We were introduced to Dr. McKenzie and we thought, my heck, this is fascinating. We can turn this into a big deal. And with all of your help, we're doing that. We appreciate that.
When I was a young man, we'd become neighbors and associated with Kirk's dad and his older brother a little, but I hadn't really met Kirk. And one day, a big truck pulls up to our farm, and a little young guy gets out that's delivering bulk fuel. And it's kind of nice to keep the motor oil, the hydraulic oil, the transmission fluid, all those things separate. And here's this little punk kid driving this big truck. I thought, I guess they know what they're doing. And then when I went over and introduced myself and he said he was Jim Hansen's son, I smiled then because I thought, he's got the same kind of upbringing that my brothers and I have had. A little work is good and a lot of work is better. And the earlier you start, the better you'll get at it.
Whatever there was to do, from sweeping a gas station to cleaning or whatever, we would do it. And because of that passion, we now have a company that owns 25 of our own C-stores. This year will break 200 million gallons of product that we will sell. We'll have sales in excess of 400 million. And that comes from just hard work and dedication.
When we came in, it was about 1,600 acres, and now our farm's a little over 20,000 acres. And we're, I think in the state of Idaho, which is not necessarily always big potatoes, but we're within the top 4 or 5 in potato production, in barley production, and now in cattle production and a cow-calf operation.
Some very close friends of the Hansen family came to us, people that we had a tremendous amount of respect for, not only as people, but also as businessmen and women, and that was the Pals. And you heard part of that story, and that was they just came to us and started presenting the ideas of Kyani in an idea form about the benefits of the wild Alaskan blueberry, about tocotrienols, about omega-3s. And to be honest, we weren't super excited because we're not nutrition freaks, I guess. I mean, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what a tocotrienol was. I had heard of antioxidants, but that was the extent of it. And it happened just like Dick was saying this morning. The next day they put us on the phone. We did a lot of listening to Dr. Maureen McKenzie. We realized that there was a great need in society to have some products that would boost our immune system and take care of us a little better than we probably take care of ourselves. And we got excited about it. And the more we studied it, the more we did, the further along we got super excited. And today it is a result of that excitement. But this is my role to come to you as the chairman of the board, if you will, and speaking on behalf of the board, and that is to tell you that we still love Kyani. We are totally committed to Kyani. We have our resources, both the Hansens and the Taylors, behind Kyani, and we expect it to take you and us and everyone who joins along with us to wherever we want to go.
We also were introduced to Dr. Tan about 3 years ago. This all happened about 3 years ago. And we thought, oh, we're convinced we want to introduce tocotrienols to the world. For your information, Dr. Pratt told me after our last convention, we were having dinner that night, and he said, Dick, you need to know, I was really intrigued when I found out you were doing tocotrienols. He said, that is going to be the new buzzword in nutrition. So right now everyone is talking about how good blueberries are for us. Everyone's talking about how good omega-3s are for us. They're also going to start talking about tocotrienols. No one knows about them. So we're really, really pleased. And we hope that you're as happy selling the products as we are.
And I finally said, you know, Kirk, it's not about the money. It's about being the best you can be and about winning. And he thought for a minute, he said, yeah, you're right. And that's the approach that we'll bring to Kyani. It's not just about money for the investors. We'll make this business successful, and we have the resources to do that.
At corporate, we will give you the tools that you need. You do not need to worry about us running. You don't need to worry about us not having what it's going to take for you to take it to the next step.
It's an exciting product, it's an exciting concept, and I hope that you feel assured that we're going to be here to stay, and it's all up from here.
and that you will take the miracle of Alaska to the world. That's our goal, to do that, and I thank you very much for your help.